Hey gang, Roten here. Welcome on back to the Cade. It is powdered nuts weather out there, as my grandfather used to say. But we are back for week 4 of our playthrough for Sports Saturday of Sega Sports NFL 2K2 for the Dreamcast. We are currently 3-0 on this season, replaying as the 2001 New England Patriots, where we try and answer a question that literally nobody has brought to our attention until now. But what if the New England Patriots tried to build the dynasty that they had over the last 23 years without ever finding Tom Brady and he never existing? So last week was the big one where we had our showdown with the New York Football Jets, and that was the game where historically our starting quarterback, Drew Bledsoe, got knocked out of the game with a potentially life-threatening injury, and I'm not being hyperbolic about that. The blow he suffered getting hit by Jets linebacker Mo Lewis actually severed a primary artery in his chest that required him to be out for most of the season and allowed Tom Brady to come in, and the rest, as obviously, is history, except in this game. So now for this week, we've got ourselves a really interesting litmus test, because now that we're 3-0, we have to take on the Indianapolis Colts and Peyton Manning. Now, I will say, we did in this actual game, we beat the Colts and Peyton Manning quite handily, 44-13, in the actual matchup in week 3 of the 2001 season back in on September 30th of that year. Am I expecting we're going to get the same thing today? Probably not, but let's get into it and find out. Now, what helped us last week against the Jets was our running game. We had to be really running dependent in order to get through the defense of the Jets. Not saying that that's going to be guaranteed we have that happen again today. As I've noticed in a lot of football games and a lot of sports games overall, but football really, is that you will find that defenses are really well set up to defend either the run or the pass, but not both. But we'll find out fairly quickly if the Colts defense is up to stopping Drew Bledsoe. Conversely, we'll have to find out if our defense is up for stopping Peyton Manning, because you have to remember this is Peyton Manning in year 5 of his career. When he had Marvin Harrison, he's still got Marshall Faulk on this team. This is before he gets traded to the St. Louis Rams. Even though he had actually won, actually check that, because he had gone to the Rams in 2000, because the Rams won that year in the Super Bowl with him. So they don't have him. The 28 there threw me off. If I remember right, they have not drafted Edgerrin James yet, who's another Hall of Fame player from that vaunted Colts offense of the 2000s and 2010s. So we're going to kick off here and get this game underway. It is a wet day in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Contrary to popular belief, the Patriots do not play in Boston. They play about an hour southwest of the city in a little town called Foxborough. Fortunately, because New England, in and of itself as a region, is small enough that pretty much you can be in Hartford, Connecticut, 2 states over, and make it over to Foxborough in about, on a good traffic day, 90 minutes. When I lived there, I could make it up from where I worked in Boston to Burlington, Vermont, and I could do that in about 2 hours. So it looks like they're going to come out slinging with Peyton Manning, and they do have Edgerrin James there, number 32, so it is the full complement of Manning, James, and Marvin Harrison, who we're going to have to worry about today.
Not getting much help from his line there, Dan. They were on him in a hurry.
Yeah, that forced him to cough up a lame pass. He's lucky there was no defenders around. All of the 27-yard line. Will run it over field.
Oh, and Ty Law hit him and sent him forward, so it'll be third and inches. Adrian James is, I dare I say, in a lot of ways, he is an underrated player. For what he did in having to succeed Marshall Faulk, who is a Hall of Fame player in his own right, and one of the best running backs of the late 90s to the early 2000s, certainly one of the best all-around backs of all time. Adrian James had a lot of work to do in order to stop him, or at least to in order to fill that gap, and he did so quite admirably.
Punches through to get the first down. Nice run.
Ball on the 37.
Now, one thing I noticed I don't necessarily have to worry about in this version of NFL is that you don't have Peyton changing up the plays. The thing about Peyton Manning that anybody who ever watched him play will tell you is that there is probably nobody in the history of the game who is better at reading defenses at the line. And this includes Tom Brady, who could look at the line, look at the defense, see how everything was organized, and then restructure a play that would completely torch them. He was such a great improviser because he was so smart and knew more about the game than arguably any quarterback in NFL history.
Like this that test your resolve. Will this offense rise to the challenge or slink away?
It's 3rd and 11.
So it's 3rd and 11. See if we can stop him here. And he had to screen it out to Edgerrin, and that was not going to work.
Oh, I got to give loads of props to this defense. This is exactly how they wanted to start this game.
So we forced them to go 3 and out, even though they were able to get at least one first down. But they didn't move too far downfield. They didn't get into my territory. So now we'll have to see what we can do on our side of the ball. And Troy fighting for yardage, but not getting very far.
The Patriots want to be the first to crack that scoreboard.
Now, as a reminder, the Patriots in this 2001 season, while they went on to win the Super Bowl, actually only finished the year 11-5. So, this was far from a dominant team, as we would see later on in the decade. But this really was the start of one of the great sports rivalries of the 21st century, Brady and the Colts versus Manning and the Patriots. Or, excuse me, check that. Brady and the Patriots versus Manning and the Colts. It's hot. You'll have to bear with me. It was 98 degrees here in the Pacific Northwest today. We are under a significant heat dome. Fortunately, I have my desk fan on to keep me a little cool while I'm playing this, but it has been a hot day. All right, it'll be 3rd and 2.
It'll be 3rd and short.
2 yards to go.
Let's see.
It's 3rd and 2.
Oh, I throw right to him, and Rutledge dropped it. It don't get much better than that. Threw it right at him, and dude didn't even try and catch it. He had crocodile arms.
And a likely punt.
So we're going to have to punt it away now. So not how I wanted my opening drive to go. So we're going to give it back to Peyton Manning with 1:50 to go in this first quarter. Still no score. But we get a really good punt away. And Edgerrin was bringing the punt back. It's not something you would expect a starting running back to do.
Noisy and enthusiastic, so they'll try to shut down these early drives.
The Colts have the ball after the punt.
What we really need to be able to hope for is that Peyton Manning is still capable of doing the Peyton Manning thing, where as he's driving down the field, he can make that mistake and just cough it up. So we have full start on the Colts. That'll back him up 5 yards. Now, to be fair, Drew Bledsoe was capable of doing that before Manning was ever drafted into the league. So
Got a little jump there, and he
it is
draws
an
the
even
false
money
start
bet that we could completely snatch defeat from the hands of victory before this game is over. He's got a split backfield out of the shotgun on 1st and 15. And that was almost picked off as Ty Law was right there.
He's going to have to get both hands on the football if he wants to make those catches, Dan.
In this weather, it is a must. The leather hide is slicker than a used car salesman on commission.
Hey, good one.
Got it out of a book. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Well, as you can see here, his completion numbers.
And we forced him to throw that one before anybody was ready because he was backing up the whole way. That's what we want to be doing against Peyton Manning. If we let him set, we let him look and survey the field, he's going to pick us apart. Oh, and he's just shy of the first down. Got it to Marvin Harrison.
For the way they're clamping down on receivers. Nothing's getting through.
But because it's 4th and inches and it's still the first quarter, they're going to punt it away. So 3 punts in a row. Not how we wanted to start this game. And this one is likely going to go out of bounds. Nope. Oh, he lost it. Well, not what I want to have happen is Reggie Wayne was right there to scoop up the fumble. And I was hoping he would just simply go down. Instead, out goes the ball. And it was Wayne who popped it loose. So now we got to do it all over again.
The Colts have the ball after the punt.
The Colts have got excellent field position now. They're just outside my 25. So James with a short pickup. Makes it 2nd down.
It's 2nd and about 7 yards.
Oh, and Manning gets sacked. Willie McGinnis, the veteran out of
Looks like
USC.
that can really cripple your mental game. It's all about maintaining focus.
And that will likely be the last play of the first quarter.
It's the end of the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
So, first one in the books, and it's still no score. And now we've got the Colts on the back foot again.
It's 3rd and 15.
As it's 3rd and a long 15. And he rolled out and almost had him twice, but he got away with it. Still incomplete.
Secret formula for success on
So
either the
this
run or
would
the
be
pass.
a 48-yarder if they're going to try the field goal. And they are going to try it with, is Vanderjack going to kick it? Yep. Mike Vanderjack, the man Peyton Manning called our drunk idiot kicker. Got it away, and it is good. So the Colts are on the board first, 3-0.
Mike Vanderjagt sends that one in from way back. It's all about ability.
48 yards, not a chip shot.
From the next county like that.
But now we got to put some offense together, and we need 7 on the board to counter that field goal.
This is returnable.
So we'll take it about our 5.
Fields it deep.
This will be Kevin Falk.
tackle on the return.
The Patriots coughed it up
First and 10 at our 22-yard line.
And can hang on to the football this time.
The Patriots have the ball and will start this drive at the 23-yard line.
And we got a short gain on the play. I know they're going to make us throw it. We're going to have to at some point.
Ball on the 24. They pick it up.
Oh, and Drew gets hammered and sacked just as I was letting it go.
A doozy. What a hit.
Oh, their coach is getting furious.
Oh, boy.
They're really digging
Went
themselves.
right by the
You know, the
offensive
defense is
lineman
running
and
the table out
poleaxed him.
there, Peter, they can taste blood.
That's not what I wanted.
It's 3rd and 15.
They're gonna run out of a dime formation, so they got 6
On the gun.
defensive backs.
Lets it fly.
Oh, and Troy Brown caught it.
Hard on that one, but when the smoke cleared, he
Big first down. We needed that and then
Great
some.
determination on his
Excellent
part. He
catch.
just will not give up. Ball at the 46-yard line. Escapes onto the backfield. 51. Hammers him after a couple of yards.
So quick pickup of 3.
Gain of 3.
Second down, 7 yards to go.
Ball midfield, right at the 50.
All right, see if we can't get into their territory here. We go back to Brown. He's got the first down again, and Bledsoe is 2 of 3 for 36 yards.
Roy Brown came away with the football despite all the defenders around him.
First and 10. Barely gets it off.
I was trying to go for Rutledge again, and that did not work. Incomplete.
Drew Bledsoe threw the football into double coverage there. He's got a good arm, but I can't see how he would have made it through.
Yeah, I'll bet he could have found greener pastures elsewhere. Ball at the 43-yard line.
All right, let's see if we can keep on moving down the field here.
Dodges it. Takes the hit and
Good
takes
pick
it
up
down.
a 7, so we're close to a first down.
J.R. Redmond has a nice run that puts them in good shape for third down.
Yards to go.
It's third.
See if we can get the draw play to work. This is either going to work well or it's going to blow up in our face. One of the two.
We've reached the 2-minute
Well,
warning.
doesn't
The
matter
Colts
because we have the
currently
2-minute
enjoying
warning.
a small advantage. 3-0. 2 minutes on the game clock.
All right, 2 minutes to go in the first half. We still trail 3-0. Yeah, we got absolutely swamped.
Nice job.
Knew that was going to happen.
Bashir puts the kibosh on any hopes of a conversion there with a perfect tackle behind the lines.
That'll keep them well short of the marker on 4th down.
So we can try this for a field goal. It's going to be a 55-yarder for Vinatieri.
Stretching it. I'll tell you, a 55-yard attempt.
Oh, this could be good.
Here's the kick.
Is it going to be enough?
It doesn't.
Oh, it doinks off the post.
Adam Vinatieri comes away with nothing on
Was
that
an
long
absolute
kick. Man, being a
doinker.
kicker's a tough job.
That was a very long kick, Peter,
Right.
but I still think
It had
he
the
thinks he
distance,
should
but
have
it was
made
just hucking at the last second.
That will help them buy more.
We're still down 3-0.
Out at the 41. Doesn't let that play get very far and makes the
The Colts going to take a timeout here with 1:13 to go in the second quarter. Now we're going to get the ball to start the third, which is good for us.
A minute, 13 seconds left.
Now I'm hoping that Peyton is just going to run some run plays here, take time off the clock.
Gets in after a couple of yards and makes a nice tackle. The Colts stop the clock and use their second timeout.
4 yards to go.
3rd and 4.
Timeout on the field.
All right, 3rd and 4. See what we can do here if we can stop him. Oh, I tried to pick that off, but
The Patriots are showing why a good
Jones
defense
didn't
requires
grab it. We threw it
every
right
man to
at
do
him.
his part, Dan. They're flicking away both receivers and running backs like they were houseflies.
all right, so they're punt away again. So we'll have 1:05 to go, and we still have all 3 of our timeouts.
It's off.
I'm going to let this go into the end zone for a touchback.
Gets it off the bounce. Brown runs out, and that'll be a loss on the return. Not a good play at all.
The Patriots need to get their offense off life support here. A couple first
Be
downs
first
would
and
go
10
a
at the
long
20.
way to that end.
The Patriots have the ball after the punt.
So let's see if we can bust one out here.
0. Stops that play.
All right, we'll take a timeout.
The Patriots take their first time out and stop the clock.
2nd down, 6 yards to go. Timeout
50 on the game clock.
I'm hoping I can catch Emmanuel going up the left side here.
Spirals it left.
And we did.
Down immediately, but
Got it right to him.
first down.
All right, I'm not going to stop the
Have
clock
more
yet.
interference than a cell phone in the Lincoln Tunnel, but he still managed to make the catch, Dan.
It seemed really risky to throw to him with that much coverage, Peter, but apparently they knew he could get the job done with the right throw. Here they come. Barely gets it off.
Tipped, picked off. That's not what I wanted. Ugh.
Down after making a great
Like I
play.
said, Manning can do that, or Drew Bledsoe can do that, and I thought I was throwing it to the right guy, and as soon as I let it go, I knew it was tipped, double coverage, and he picked it right off.
Absolutely, Dan. Quarterbacks have to stay cool when they let the dogs out like that.
So 22 seconds to go.
22 seconds on the clock.
If we can keep him from scoring here, that will be a victory in and of itself. If we can hold him to 3,
Pitches.
I can take that too, as Brewski gets behind the line and puts him down.
The Colts call timeout and stop the clock. That was their last timeout. The clock is down to 18.
So no more timeouts.
It's caught on the wing. Nails him after a couple of yards.
Which means I can let the clock run down.
He fights this one and stops
Or
the
nope,
clock.
they're going to try and go for the field goal here with 5 seconds to go.
4th down, 8 yards to go.
It'll be a 49-yarder for Vanderjack. He already hit a, 47.
It's up.
But he hooked it even further than I did.
Wide left.
Mike Vanderjagt can't put it through the uprights on a long, long kick.
Those long kicks are so tough because every little technical thing has to be just right. Just 1 second left on the
All right, we
clock.
got 1 second to go. We got out to Simmons, so it's a first down, but we were never going to be able to get close enough to the end zone.
The end of the first
So we got a good pickup, but the turnovers are doing us in.
But it's anybody's game. 3-0.
Photo ID and the credit card used with purchase are preferred. Pick up.
So we will get the ball, as I said, to start the second half. We still only trail 3-0. So like I said, it was not going to be the high-scoring affair that I anticipated.
Good job on the kick. Redmond has it. 51 stops the return.
All right, so we got first and 10, our 28-yard line. Now let's put some offense together here, damn it.
To put some points on the board. When you give it up like they did last time, you want to rebound fast.
I'd love to be able to put up 44 points on these guys, but
Escapes out of the backfield with the tackle.
all right, he's close to a first down.
Eats up a lot of ground on the first down. It's all about getting that yardage.
It's put this offense in very good position. They've got 2 downs to travel a very short way. Ball on the 37.
So the tight end in motion,
Wriggles out of the backfield.
and we got just enough for the first down.
Looks like, yes, it's a first down.
J.R. Redmond ran it in for the first down.
A short block, significant play.
You got to have guys you can rely on to make those short runs consistently. They're the most valuable members of an offense.
It's first and 10. Cross is right.
Goes out to Emmanuel. Down the sidelines, got another first down as he broke the tackle from Chad Cota, former Oregon Duck.
Bledsoe had a nice, quick, accurate release on that play.
Yeah, he didn't give the defense much time, did he? It's so important when the blitz is coming to get rid of it like that.
Yeah, and yet to have the presence of mind not to throw it into coverage and a possible turnover. You
Oh,
can't
Brown, I
coach
thought,
nervous
had
like
that
these
one.
guys.
Brown was the intended
It'll be
receiver.
second and 10.
Incomplete.
Dan, that looked to have all the elements of a successful pass, but the ball ended up behind his man.
The rain really seems to be taking its toll on these quarterbacks today. Passing with low fidelity and slippery football is very tricky. Peterson.
Oh, and that time we didn't get anywhere.
Line of scrimmage. Nice play.
All right, we're going to need a first down here.
It's third and 9. Shotgun. Barely gets it off.
Oh, and Rutledge dropped it again.
Plays.
My God, he's got crocodile
Flounder
hands
and
for
ball
days.
midfield.
They have got to move the football almost every play and not get forced into do-or-die third and long. Costello will punt for the second time.
It wasn't even a do or die. It was a reasonable third down play. 9 yards is all I needed, and all I needed is a tight end who doesn't have boards for hands.
It's away.
Would be nice.
Deep. 77 will make the tackle on the return.
11-yard return. First down, Colts.
The Colts are on the field and we'll see.
All
if the
right,
opening
let's
drive
see if
of
we
this
can stop
half
Peyton
is
here.
more successful.
For the most part, we've done a good job of keeping him at bay.
Escapes the tackle. Makes the tackle after several yards on the play. A gain of 7. Ball at the 27-yard line.
Yards to go.
All right, come on. Oh, we're going to have a penalty as somebody jumped the gun.
We have a flag on the play. Let's listen to the call.
7-yard pickup on the play.
It'll be offsides on us.
3 yards to go.
The Patriots are getting into serious penalty trouble here. If you're going to draw a flag, at least stop the play.
It's first and 10.
Well, that gave him the first down. That didn't help us at all. And Brewski gets in there and wraps him up and drops him.
Dan, his legs got him a little ways.
So the Colts this year went 6 and 10 under Jim Mora.
Absolutely, Peter, that stiff arm made the play happen. Ball on the 35. Pitches it.
Oh, nice second effort there.
Down after a handful of yards.
Edge Patriots.
And Peyton
A
Manning
shoulder charge that rocked the defense back.
threw for 4,131 yards, 26 touchdowns versus 23
It always feels
interceptions,
good to hit, Dan.
which is a very non-Peyton Manning-esque stat line when you really think about it. And Edgerrin James was actually the number 2 back in this offense. Had 151 carries for 662 yards, while Dominic Rhodes was the lead back. 233 carries for 1,104
Well, you can
yards.
credit that line with making sure they've got no holes that a running back could exploit.
It's all about coordinating your defense. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to, and then some.
Smith will punt it away after a 3 and out.
So they were punted away, and I wasn't even aware of the fact that they were punting it.
30.
As long as Jones holds on to it, that's all I care about.
The Patriots will have a fair start. That's the kind of field position they were hoping for.
First down, Patriots.
All right, now we got to get some movement here.
0.
The other thing you have to keep in mind is that in 2001, they had not restructured the league yet, so there were still 3 divisions, not 4. There was the AFC East, AFC Central, AFC West, NFC East, NFC Central, NFC West. There was no NFC North yet. So the Colts and the Patriots played in the same division. And while the the Patriots and the Dolphins finished 11-5, and by virtue of the tiebreaker, the Patriots were the ones who went on further into the playoffs. The Colts finished 4th in the AFC East ahead of just the lowly Buffalo Bills, who were 3-13 that
gives
year.
them the first down. It's first and 10.
See if we can get this playoff before the end of the quarter.
On the gun. Throws middle. It's coming.
We go back to Troy Brown. We're close to a first down, and now we are set for the 4th quarter. So it's still 3-0 Indianapolis. We're not out of the woods yet, but this game is far from over. And if we can rack up a touchdown, that really may be the difference in this ballgame. Redmond moving along, picks up the first down.
A.R. Redmond didn't have to fight very hard to get the first down there.
It was a good, clean run. Ball at the 28-yard line.
All right, now we want to do ball control and clock control as much as anything else. Well, try to go to Edwards, get the fullback involved, but that did not go over that well.
Second down.
It's 2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9.
Escapes out of the backfield.
Oh, and he's enough for the first down, just barely, but moves the chains, keeps the clock going. And more importantly, we are finally, for the first time today, on the doorstep of the red zone for the Colts. So back to Brown, and he's down inside the 10, 1st and
Saw
goal.
the blitz coming and shut it down.
That is so crucial if they can pick up the rush like that. Once he has enough time, the quarterback can see all kinds of possibilities downfield.
Great job.
So we're moving a little bit closer, and Redmond's got 15 carries, 66 yards on the day.
Second and goal.
Ball on the 4.
2nd and goal on the 4. And he will walk it in. Touchdown, J.R. Redmond.
Hours ahead for
Took 3.5 quarters, but we're finally on the board. And better still, we got the touchdown. So if we can hit the point after, Indy will need a touchdown to win. A field goal will not do it.
Will line up for the point after.
Hopefully Adam won't miss this kick. Nope. Straight down Broadway, and it is 7-3 New England.
Lines up for the kickoff.
All right, we'll kick it away here.
Not much behind this one.
And what I got to look into between this game and next game is that I will have to see if I can modify the offensive strategy, because I want to be able to open up the passing attack more. This passing attack is way too conservative for Drew. It just is. I need him to be able to have further downfield options for a guy with his arm. The only issue, like I've said, is that I don't have the greatest wideouts in the world. But if I can get them in a position where they can catch the ball, it may not matter. But that's one thing that I have liked about a lot of football games over the years, and Madden was one I think who really pioneered it, was that oh, come on.
Switch hitter. These numbers are pretty impressive.
If you don't like the way your offensive strategies are set up, you can adapt whatever any other team uses if it's more to your liking. So say, for example, if you run a conservative pass offense and you want to go with like a more vertical attack, and say, like, for sake of argument, like the Raiders do that sort of attack, you can basically utilize their offensive strategy and their playbook and run it as your own thing. The question is that in 2001, 2002, was that something that was really available on a lot of these games? I don't remember if it was or not. And Brewski comes in again and stops the run. Man, Teddy's got his moments. When I needed him to come in and make those sorts of stops, he's been the guy to do it all day long. So now it's 3rd and 12 as we were hitting the 2-minute warning. And they're going to go ahead and hit the 2-minute warning. So 3rd and 12 with 2 minutes to go, closing in on midfield. Can we stop the Colts here? And he's close. 4th and 3. Are they going to go for it? Yep, they're going to go for it. I don't blame them. They set up the I formation. Either they're going to run it and do the quick short pass. Nope, they tried to run, and Willie McGinnis right there again. Read it beautifully. And that is why the Colts went 6-10 this year. And why they really needed Tony Dungy to show up and do what he did. Because once Tony Dungy gets to Indianapolis, then the whole culture of that team changes. Which is why in 2006 they finally went on and won the Super Bowl.
Ball on the 38. Lots of room.
And another big pickup by Redmond. Well, if this is the case, then I can go ahead and just keep on running. Well, that time they didn't get very far because they were right into a wall, but I think that was their last timeout.
All timeout and stop the clock. That was their last timeout.
Timeout on the field.
1:22 on the clock.
All right, I'm going to have to see if I can do at least one pass here. Go underneath the Brown.
56.
Short pickup.
After a couple of yards. That will bring up 3rd and long.
3rd down. 8 yards to go.
But it keeps the clock rolling. And even if I can't convert this, I'm in good field goal position. It's up and under.
The Patriots don't want to extend their lead a little bit and go for the field goal.
Well, it's the smart play, no question about it.
So Adam did miss that 55-yarder, but only just. That had the distance. It just hooked and hit the pole. This one, though, is straight on through, and that makes it a full one-touchdown affair. So now, with 40 seconds left, Peyton and the crew are going to go one more crack at it, and they need a touchdown and the point after to tie it.
Sets up and will kick it away. Good kick here.
So get the kick away. It'll be taken at the 5.
Haddad catches it.
And they will have 75 yards to go with 40 seconds or 25 seconds on the clock, I should say.
They just got to keep playing their kind of football.
The clock is at 25.
So 75 yards in 25 seconds. Can Peyton do it? So that, I think, is going to be a false start against the Colts, and that's going to back them up 5 more yards. So we get 80 yards in 25 seconds. That's exactly what they didn't want to have happen. And you better believe I'm going to accept that.
Larry Moore gets the call for a false start. Got to watch yourself in those situations.
The clock is at 25.
Here we go. And gets it to Harrison, who's had a fairly quiet day, and they have no more timeouts either. That makes life even more difficult.
With that throw, there were 2 guys out there who might have picked it off.
He obviously thought that, he can thread a
So
needle
9 seconds left.
But I'll tell you, that is a big risk.
A risk he didn't need to take, in my humble opinion.
Incomplete, and that's the 6th.
And incomplete, make it 4th and 7. They're going to have to go for it.
Up here, Dan. They've got to go for it.
The game's still within reach, Peter, but it all rests on this play.
And this will likely be the last play of the ball game.
Well, the defense is
And incomplete, and that
what a crucial job.
will do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply take the knee.
Almost the merciful way. 4 on the game clock.
Let the clock matriculate down to 0, and this ball game is over. Again, it wasn't pretty, but we had to fight back and eke this one out. And we moved to 4-0 on the season by beating the Colts here at home 10-3. So the schedule for next week will have us taking on the Dolphins down in Miami. So the one thing I want to take a look at here is, yeah, it doesn't look like I can do anything as far as convert the offense. But what I need is wide receivers who can catch. That's what I need more than anything. So, all right, but in the meantime, we are still at 4-0, and we are in the hunt at least in the early part of the season, for a likely spot in the playoffs, which is what we're aiming for now. Now, again, as I said, the goal here is not to go undefeated. I fully expected to lose this game. I thought that Peyton and the Colts were going to be the toughest test that we have, but it looks like what we're going to have is potentially something on the horizon next week. I don't know how good the Dolphins are going to be. Again, they finished 11-5, tied with us in the AFC East in 2001. And who was their quarterback on this team? They have the ageless wonder Jay Fiedler as their quarterback. So maybe this one's not going to be as bad as I thought. But then historically, the Patriots have never done well under Bill Belichick playing in Miami. And there's plenty of footage of that being very clear. But we will save that for another week. That, everybody, is Sports Saturday for this one, and a hot one it has been. Don't forget to check out Sucker Punch Sunday tomorrow, where we'll play a classic fighting or fighting platform-based game from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th generation. And we are winding down our playthrough, a revisitation of Metal Gear Solid for the PS1 from 1998, the original granddaddy of them all version. We didn't play a remastered version. We went right back to the original because, to me, that is still the best version of it. It's been a lot of fun, but we are very much in the home stretch. In the last 2 episodes, if I remember right, if not the final episode completely, will be airing on Monday, if not wrapping up by Wednesday. And then at that point, what we will do is the following week, we will start back up with our one-day playthroughs in WTF Wednesday for a bit. As I mentioned, we already have our next playthrough picked out. And be sure to follow us on social media through Instagram and Threads at Ronan's Retrocade. Help spread the word about us so we can continue to build our subscriber base and make this channel bigger and better. My name is Ronan. It's been great to spend this Sports Saturday with you. Be safe, be well, stay cool, everybody. My God, it is hot. And we will talk to you tomorrow for Sucker Punch Sunday. Bye.